get warmed up before the start of the game. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Saturday afternoon presentation of NBA basketball, right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. And on our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Josh Hart.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Towns, Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. And for Oklahoma City, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. We've got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now, here's Bridges. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Fighting hard there. Impressive move by Towns to go to the line for one more.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
The free throw drops for Towns. So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl-Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall. Towns takes a lot of pride in knocking down threes. He's as gifted a shooter as we have at the center position.
Pass to Holmgren. Shoots the 3. Bridges with the board. The Knicks off to a quick start here. 4-point game. On deep, Brunson, and again, New York with the triple.
If Brunson gets space from beyond the arc, expect him to let it fly. He's extremely confident in his abilities.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Can they get it? And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jalen Brunson. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this was no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And the first one at the line is good.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Brunson sets a screen for Anunoby. Off target from outside. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here. Williams passes to Holmgren, and he gets the bucket.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
And here's Brunson outside. A 3-pointer is right on target. Brunson's got 6.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Got it. Good job in the low post.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Brunson. 6 points for him. Off target from 3-point range. New York comes into this one following a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Brunson. Down low, 6 on the shot clock. Williams, that's a two-pointer. It's rebounded by New York.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Anunoby passes to Hart. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Now here's Williams. Still yet to score.
And upon entering the league, Williams has developed a really nice handle, and it has served him well.
SGA kicks to Holmgren. Pass to SGA. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 6 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Bridges outside. Here's Anunoby. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Confident shot from Anunoby there, showing he's very comfortable rising up off the catch.
Door the screen on Brunson. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Outside, Torts. Here's Williams. The shot from the low post is good.
Lethal in that area. Williams has the athletic ability and finesse to score in so many ways.
Bridges passes to Brunson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. It should be a fun one.
And both free throws good for Brunson. Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
Here's Brunson. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work there as it goes. Brunson's got 10 points.
Tough as they come. Sometimes it looks like Brunson prefers finishing through contact.
Holmgren with a screen on Anunoby. Williams against Anunoby. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Off target with his 3. New York leading by 5. Hart outside. Out to Bridges. Towns a screen on Holmgren. Takes a 3. Connects from three-point range. Hart's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 6-point lead. Robinson a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson finds Robinson. Fires the three. Brunson no good. The Thunder have gone 8-12 on field goal attempts so far. Hart against Williams. Over Hart. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And now just a 4-point Knicks lead. Anunoby outside. Bridges kicks to Hart. New York moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Now here's Williams. His last outing, he had 18 points. There's the triple. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. And the Knicks with possession here. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Here's Williams after Jordan Clarkson's bucket. Williams in the post, and the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Back to you, Kevin.
He is a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report.
And how about the awareness there by Williams? He understood the importance of ball movement, and that kick-out pass leads to the bucket. Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Towns, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
Williams can't hit. The Knicks leading by 4. Bridges left side. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for the Thunder. The Knicks also changing it up. Diawara's checked in. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Bridges. Here's Alvarado. Still scoreless. Diawara, the pass to Clarkson. And the shot is good. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Joe in the corner. Wiggins kicks to Wallace. 6 to shoot. Pass to Williams. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Wiggins dishes to Wallace. On the wing, Mitchell. From the arc, drains the three-pointer.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments.
Clarkson passes to Alvarado. Here's Shamet. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Mitchell is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then there's Holmgren. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Williams at the 5. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Now, here's Mitchell. He had 15 points last night on the jam by Wallace.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And here's Clarkson after the three-pointer from Chet Holmgren. Clarkson on the wing. 6 points for him. Over Joe. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Oklahoma City trailing. Joe finds Mitchell. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Back to Williams. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Towns a screen on Wallace. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Now here's Wallace. Coming off a 21-point game his last outing. Alvarado with it. Towns a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Shamet. And taken away by Wallace. Towns with the steal. Shamet with it. Wallace on him. Shamet kicks to Clarkson. No good from outside. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And here is Holmgren. After Jordan Clarkson hitting the three. Wallace the screen. And here's Mitchell from the arc. New York leading by 3. Shamet the pass to Robinson. Deep 2 from Clarkson. Rebound by Mitchell. Thunder have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Up and in on the layup. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Mitchell. Then for the Knicks, OG Anunoby's checked in for Landry Shamet. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Here's Brunson. 26 points for him last game against Charlotte.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
A shot off that time. Some solid defense there from SGA. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the #2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And one thing we love about the NBA, Clark, the different styles that teams play with. So how important is pace?
I think it's critically important, Kevin, because the game is meant to be played at a fast pace. 24-second shot clock, 8 seconds to get the ball across the half-court line. And some teams really step on the gas pedal and try to play extremely fast. Others want to massage the pace. So I like the fact that there are different approaches to pace for the teams in the NBA.
One falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning the championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now, here's Holmgren. 5 points in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Towns. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Towns, a screen on Wallace. Lock at 6. Here's Bridges, and he makes good on his first shot of the game. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Misses the 3. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Pass to Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. Bridges against Wallace. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Here's Anunoby, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Only 5 games left on the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is stacking up out west. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, they are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all.
And when I look at Oklahoma City,
They are just cruising. I mean, they have the talent, the coaching, and they play with such passion. Nobody wants to face them down the stretch.
Holmgren kicks to SGA. Holmgren outside. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Offline with his 3.
no doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
SGA against Brunson. Inside, Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And now it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Towns with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Bridges with it, and it's Wallace picking him.
Josh Hart is one of those guys who just seems to be all over the place, all at the same time. I mean, he'll defend anybody, and when it comes to guards, there's nobody that rebounds is better than him.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Kenrich Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Robinson's checked in for New York. So it's the Thunder now, trailing by 5. SGA against Brunson. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Brunson. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Walls is checked in for Kenrich Williams. And let's use this break to bring up the top scoring teams in the league so far this season. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Now, here's Anunoby. 17 points for him last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
The turnovers keep coming. It's been a pretty sloppy start to the game for them, but they're still in the driver's seat.
Thunder trailing by 3. Here's SGA. He had 25 points in the win against Chicago.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well.
Here's Williams. Dort wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Brunson. Back to Hart. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Brunson. The Thunder pour it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just basically did something. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
There's Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. That one drops for him. Brunson's got 15.
Brunson getting loose. He's calling his own number to great effect in this one.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, the Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Thunder.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
To Brunson. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Here's SGA. Brunson covering. SGA against Brunson. Here's SGA. Battling inside. It's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now Williams, after Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. Here's SGA. Good. And now an 8-point Oklahoma City lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 15. Anunoby outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Anunoby's got 5 now.
Nice job of setting himself up for that shot right there. Anunoby knocking down the 3.
Caruso, bounce pass. Door to screen on Hart. There's Williams with the 3. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Caruso, a chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Hart finds Anunoby. Caruso against Brunson. It's Brunson at point-blank range. 5 seconds left in the first half of the game. From deep three-point territory. And we finished one half of basketball. Thunder lead by 6. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Mark Dagnall. Coach, how are you feeling about the offensive performance in that first half?
Pretty good. Obviously, we got to get them under control on the defensive end. I thought they played in a pretty good rhythm, but I thought our energy was good. I mean, we got to stack some stops first. We got to get them out of rhythm, but I thought our offense was pretty good. We moved the ball. We played the way we want to play.
You have to set the tone next. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
You know, right now for the Thunder, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I love how they're running their offense. They look sharp.
Yeah, hitting shots at a high clip. They'll need more of the same to pull away in this one.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Knicks trail by 6. On the court for the Knicks. They've got Hart. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Anunoby's got 8 points.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Bridges against Dort. They kick out to Anunoby. Bridges sets the screen for Anunoby. And no good that time. The Thunder leading by 3. One of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender. Has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
Stolen by Dort. 16 feet away. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Bridges against Dort. Just 5 to shoot. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound at that last one here tonight. That's a floater go. Brunson against SGA. Dort passes to Williams. Drops in the tray. Williams has got 19 points.
Just having his way on that one. Williams is showcasing a well-rounded offensive game, piling up the points.
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half. Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. He's off on the first. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Did not take long for Brunson to force himself into the conversation of the upper echelon of NBA guards. Let's face it, I mean, he's that kind of player and leader and has produced at a high level.
Oh, it's in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tough shot.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Outside Towns. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Tipped away. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Towns down low. He's against Hartenstein. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Karl-Anthony Towns. Here's Williams. Here's Dort. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. Down low. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Williams. SGA sets a screen for Williams, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Hart on target from 13 feet. Hart's got 10 points in the game.
Not Hart's main strength as a hooper. Still, he can do some damage in the mid-range.
Williams dishes to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. On the arc, Gilgeous-Alexander is pure.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Outside, Dort. Holmgren kicks to Williams. Dort, a screen on Bridges. Back to Holmgren. And the Thunder, another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Chet Holmgren.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Now, here's Anunoby. 10 points for him. Karl-Anthony Towns with the jam.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Bridges, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bridges has got his second basket.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Right at the rim. No problem there for Shai.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Bridges passes to Hart, and Brunson has it in the corner. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Williams laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Thunder lead.
Slashing the D to pieces on that drive. Williams is opportunistic on his attacks. He's got the speed to convert.
Outside, Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And good that time. SGA's got 9 points here in the second half. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the bucket.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
They kick out to Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Anunoby's got 13.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Holmgren. 8 points for him. Pass to Brunson. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Brunson missing.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Hart outside. Towns high post. Out to Bridges. 4 on the clock. On the wing. And Holmgren pulls it down. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Williams finds SGA. Back to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Hart, wide open, he fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Hart's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Knicks. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Chet Holmgren. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Over in the corner, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. Joe can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
Robinson passes to Shamet. Here's Sohan. The Thunder pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Joe. And here is Williams. Williams dishes to Williams. Over Robinson. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Williams. And that's now 25 points here for Jalen Williams. Clarkson passes to Robinson. Here's Sohan. The three. Rebound by Wallace. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. Makes it off the glass. And now an 11-point Oklahoma City lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here's Clarkson. 12 points for him.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And it's Williams with the jam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, the young man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And so it's Oklahoma City looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Mason Wallace is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Isaiah Joe. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Williams at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. To the middle. Robinson with the block.
Oh, man. Mitchell Robinson, also known as the block nest monster.
Shamet on the wing. Wallace covering. Shots good by Clarkson.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Oklahoma City leading by 11. And here is Wallace. Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown.
Well, he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
Now, here's Clarkson. Outside, Towns. Shamet. Good, and as this goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. The offensive skill set for Karl-Anthony Towns, great as a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting with the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Here's Alvarado. The Thunder making the shot. To the inside. Here's Robinson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Going through the defense, Robinson flexing for the and one chance.
That one misses for Robinson.
And, you know, Robinson's length is really impressive, and he uses it quite well to wipe away shots. He is an elite rim protector.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Oh, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now here's Wallace. Holmgren outside. Wallace finds Holmgren for 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. Clarkson looking for an opening. Rebounded by Joe.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Now, here's Holmgren. Mitchell in the corner. Over Alvarado. And it's Mitchell missing. Knicks trail by 13. Clarkson bounce pass. Alvarado passes to Clarkson. New York moving the ball around. Over Joe. A shot by Clarkson, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Mitchell kicks to Holmgren. Pass to Joe. Wallace against Clarkson. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And the basket by Alvarado. The Thunder leading by 11. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. For the Thunder, Jalen Williams comes in for Wallace. And SGA subbed in for Mitchell. Then for the Knicks, Anunoby, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Bridges comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Hard, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Knicks trail by 11. Outside, Towns. Back to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Brunson outside. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
That was a hard shot by Brunson. I mean, his ability to make the tough ones is part of what makes him an elite scorer.
Pass to Williams. Now Wiggins. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Brunson. And Holmgren pulls it down. The Thunder leading by 11. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. SGA kicks to Wiggins. Holmgren in the high post. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson with another miss. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe.
One shot.
Knicks trail by 14. Anunoby outside. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, with his footwork and strength, Brunson is difficult to contain down low, even though he's not that tall.
And he knocks down the first one. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, past season of father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
The Thunder leading by 12. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. And to get open is Hartenstein. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Towns a screen on SGA. Brunson surveying the D. Out to Bridges. That 3 off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Hart. To the middle. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
Outside, Dort. Back to SGA. Now Holmgren. Oh, good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Bridges passes to Brunson. Out to Bridges. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that ball.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Now here's Williams. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Fires the three. Knocks down the three.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends. And he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Bridges against Dort. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Puts up the three. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. SGA against Brunson. Now Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. Dort against Bridges. New York moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Towns a screen on SGA. Will it go? A three-pointer. Good.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
SGA against Brunson. Got it to go.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Thunder.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had already, 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Dort outside. Hartenstein with it. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And it's just competing and, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to SGA. Down low. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. There was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.